Hello everybody, this is Starman, and welcome back to Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Now, last time you'll remember, we got spotted by a vampire stripper who took us up to the VIP room to have a talk, and, well, not much has happened because in the World of Darkness setting, vampires, generally speaking, do not have much truck in the sort of business that strippers and ladies of, the evening, and gentlemen of the evening, for that matter, traffic in. Opinion is split upon whether or not they can temporarily make the blood flow to replicate the act of lovemaking, but generally speaking, most GMs don't prefer to get into the details and say, oh no, blood drinking super, it overrides all the other hunger, so even if they could do it, they won't. So just having a little bit longer with her doesn't do much. So let's just cut to the chase, see why she wants to speak to us.
The reason I asked you up here is because I and the rest of the Hollywood kindred have been under surveillance lately by hunters. I didn't want you to say anything that might draw attention.
Are you sure that's the only reason?
Maybe not. I'm Velvet Velour. But you can call me Vivi. I only let people I like call me that. Feel free to flaunt it. It's been months since I've seen anyone new in here. I was starting to take it personally. And who should finally walk in but a real celebrity? I've heard a lot about you. So, wouldn't you like to know about me?
Is this where you tell me you used to be a model or a goddess?
Flatterer? No, I'm just a dancer. Keep it up and maybe I'll give you your own very private show. I can make your heart beat again.
No, I bet you could, but I'd like to know more. Well, tell me something about yourself.
I'm like a book. All you have to do is run your finger down my spine and crack me open to see what I'm about.
Oh my! Well, tell me about the hunter problem, and then we'll get the fingers involved.
Hunters? Yes. They've been staking out Hollywood for several weeks. They've been in Ash's club, mine, a few others. I think they're whittling down a list of suspects. I'm a bit nervous. Until recently, I had one right under my nose.
Staking out.
For a few weeks, one of them was working here at Vesuvius, keeping an eye on the clientele. I found a weapon in her locker and I fired her. She's still in Hollywood watching my club. And me.
Maybe I can take care of her, or maybe somebody have to kill her. No, maybe I can take care of her.
Would you? I think it might be a little much to ask.
Well, it'd be a crime if anything happened to you.
You'd really be willing to do this for me? I won't lie. It's gonna be dangerous. But if you got rid of her, I'd be grateful. Very, very grateful.
Well, what do I do?
She works over at the sin bin now. Her hair's blonde on top. Broken heart tattoo on the small of her back. Dances under the name Chastity. As if that wasn't a dead giveaway. I want you to understand. I don't want any innocents killed on my account. So if there are other dancers or patrons around, you'll have to lure them away from her. Do it as quietly as you can. No witnesses, please. And be careful using disciplines around the hunter.
Well, before I go, I had another question.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Is Velvet your real name, or probably not, but how did you become a kindred?
I'm sorry. I'd rather revel in the present than dwell on the past.
Fair enough. Me too, never question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Velvet your real name?
It is now.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're a stripper, huh?
I'm a dancer.
I can think of a few more terms, never question. Forget it. I gotta go. Well, let's see, Misty Candy, maybe no Scarlet up here. I guess it was probably a bit much to hope that I'd just immediately find, Scarlet, what's her name down here? Get out of my way, buddy. their own calendar. That's a sign of a high-quality strip club, if ever there is one. Sorry, dancer club. You know, I guess I could just go to the prince and see if he has any idea who the heck Scarlet Fever, or whatever her name is, but, yeah, let's see. Let's go ahead and deal with business first and foremost. And a quick little save game to... see, employees only. Let's see, peep show there, peep show there. Occupied. Not occupied. Okay. Well, I think that's probably her. Unfortunately, I really can't do a lot to talk to her in here. What the heck?
What was that?
Where the hell is she keeping that sword? Permanently, it's like ninja stripper with a katana. Okay, well, this is not the way backstage, clearly. Let's see if I can try picking a lock without this. Oh, there's two girls in there now. Let's see, anybody else? Well, that was something. Hold on a second. I always knew that the blondes would be the death of me. That was kind of badass, though, but, okay, so she's apparently going to know exactly what I am the minute I go up to her. Let's see. You know, let's go ahead and switch to presence. Scare the rest of these guys out of here. Getting close enough to talk to her. Okay, so much for that. Killed the hunter with no loss of innocent life. Excuse me, ma'am? Excuse excuse me, perverts. And again, I have to ask, where did she get the katana from? I do love the music here. It's very 70s, not 70s, very grunge. Kind of got a Soundgarden feel to it. You eliminated her chastity. She will want to know.
Look who's back.
Look who's front. Vivi.
Couldn't stay away, could you?
And about that hunter.
Mm-hmm.
The hunter is dead.
If we'd never taken the paths we did in life, could we have grown fond of each other? A shame you had to take her life. But you saved mine, and I won't forget that.
There will be others. You have to do the same. It's unfortunate it had to be this way.
Yes. But through this ordeal, I've gained an enticing new ally. And I'm beginning to think it was fate.
Me too.
You're just saying what I want to hear. Don't stop.
Oh, don't worry, I won't. I had a question. What's there to do in Hollywood, besides you?
Mingle, sightsee, chat. And me, of course.
Never question. About yourself. Forget it, I gotta go, unfortunately, but,
Poor David Hatter.
Who?
David Hatter's an aspiring screenwriter and hotel manager. He comes in more often than he would admit. Several years now. Poor dear just can't get a break. I overheard him talking about his new screenplay with one of my girls. It was about secret societies and creatures that found themselves dealing with inner beasts and persecution by elder monsters. Sound reminiscent of something to you?
He's writing a movie about the Bush administration?
No. It's about kindred. The details of his story were too insightful to be coincidental. I think someone's working with David, a kindred who doesn't realize the consequences of their actions. Do you know what the penalty for revealing ourselves to Kine is?
Death?
Death. I'm afraid poor David's big break. The screenplay he's worked so hard on must be destroyed, and his less-than-silent partner must be executed. I know David too well. I'm very fond of David, and I'm too close to do what needs to be done.
So you want me to kill Hatter and his source, or destroy the screenplay?
I don't think Hatter knows his collaborator is kindred. You'll have to take David's screenplay, and somehow you'll have to coax the name of his source out of him. Once you've found out who, kill the traitor. But do not touch David.
Not a problem. What, you want me to kill again? No, Sounds pretty serious. I'll straighten it out.
David works at the Lucky Star Motel.
Hey!
He's very passionate about his writing. He loves to talk about his craft. I'm sure he'll talk about his screenplay. It may take some persuasion to get him to give up his collaborator's name, however.
Well, good thing I'm all about the persuasion.
After this is over, I promise you'll have my complete attention.
I'll come back. Somehow I doubt I'll have complete attention, but what the heck, this is good XP. Speaking of good XP, yeah, I'm at 12 experience points right now. That'd be enough to, let's see, intelligence. Intelligence raises intimidate. That's a bit odd, but that boosts that, that boosts that. Oh, let's go ahead and, let's see, scholarship. That's number 9. let's go with scholarship so I can at least clear some of these books out. And I'll put one into finance just so I can finally get that book cleared out of my inventory. So let's see. Raise my security trait by 1. That's beneath my understanding. I need melee of 2 to use that one. I need a finance of 2 to use that one. Fine. I need to go down to the Lucky Star to look for that one guy anyway, so I know this is not getting me anywhere doing that job for the prince, but well, we'll see if his flunky comes by later to complain. Anyone? Let's see.
Sorry, no vacancies.
You had her? The writer?
Writer's such a tarnished term, you know what I mean? It's like every other guy says he's a writer, right? You write a letter, you're a writer, you know? It's like, what I do, that's screenwriting. Like, I encapsulate the essence of excellent film in my scripts, all right? Like, I'm like a blacksmith with pens, all right? I'm a welder of montage.
Okay, don't mention vampire script. What do you write?
Does a writer write, or does he just, like, ink the flotsam and jetsam floating in his subconscious into a 120-page piece of film genius? But, you know, most of my subconscious is filled with old horror films, so that's what I write mostly, I guess.
Horror? What kind of horror are you working on? I hate horror films. Never enough Muppets.
Me? I'm, like, looking to redefine the vampire movie, okay? Like, tons of people make vampire flicks like popular characters, but me, I'm going to be doing the real deal. Like, not only is it going to be scary, but it's going to be believable.
Do you have a copy of your script around here?
A good writer always does in this town. Hey, you in the business? Man, I got tons of ideas for movies. In fact, I should give you one of my completed screenplays. This one's still a work in progress.
I need all the copies. There are a few people who are interested in making one.
You do? Man, that's fantastic. I can give you my screenplay if you promise to keep it safe.
Don't worry about it. Say any co-writers or collaborators?
I really can't talk about it. He likes his privacy.
Oh, don't you think he wants to be famous too?
Okay. This guy calls himself Julius. He lives under the pier. In fact, I'm supposed to meet him tonight. We talk about vampire film ideas all the time. He's a weird guy, but really creative. You know, I love how his mind works.
Thanks. I'll be leaving now. Huh. Empty pool. Let's see, what was that one I was looking for? He may have his courier, he stashed ships and was safe, he was Ginger Swans. Oh, duh, Starman. Ginger Swans, porno actress name. It's stashed someplace in the video club, isn't it? Okay, well, let's see. Hangs on the beach in Santa Monica. Let's see. I gotta go back there. Mud Hut, Carnival Death. That was the one I was looking for. Yeah, and we're not going to Chinatown yet. Let's see, what was the one? Did find a key to Lucky Star Hotel. Oh yeah, I guess it never told me a room number, did it?
And hey, why did you come?
Nice locks for such a sleazy hotel.
Oh my God! My work is done.
Brother Salvage. Well, that was some timing. Let's see, you found a business card for Brother Salvage in Santa Monica at the latest murder scene. You won't be collecting any bounty money as he's become the latest victim of the serial killer. Well, one more thing to do in Santa Monica. But, yeah, it looks like I gotta go back to Santa Monica anyway. Go have a talk with the young ones. Officially, the crime world is not recognized as the antediluvians or Cain. It reasons that these vampires exist all long since died. Well, heck. Let me play out my hunch first, because I had to leave town and have the prince get pissed that I left town and didn't see to his movie. Besides, what better place to hide a videotape than in a video store?
What can I do for you, Slick?
You know anyone named Ginger Swan?
Ginger Swan? No, name doesn't ring a bell. But I've got plenty of videos by Ginger Twister. Man, the things that girl can do. I got a new one called Confessions of a High School Yoga Instructor. Man, I wish my gym classes were like that.
Great, I'll remember that.
Yeah? What do you want to know?
Nothing right now. There was the hope. But, you know, that would be... That's twisted video gamer logic, isn't it? Me thinking to go check, you know, the Swan and everything, or Ginger Swan. Yeah, what the heck? Might as well check with the boss guy then, because he knows anything about Ginger Swan. Because there's just a matter of finding a redhead. There's like 50 million of them in this city.
You made good time. Hand me the item.
Well, he didn't have it.
Did he at least make a good excuse?
He muttered something about Ginger Swan. Mean anything to you?
Ginger Swan. Swan. Not an animal. A name. Brings back a lot of memories. 70 years ago, wasn't a man in this city that wouldn't have given up his family, career, or anything else for one night with her.
Well, where do I find her?
That depends. You believe in an afterlife? Ginger Swan's been dead since the 50s. 20 years after, there were still grown men weeping at her grave. I don't know how she's relevant, but I have faith that you will figure it out.
Dead actress, right. That makes complete sense. Wonder there's a cemetery anywhere around here. Unless, old movie poster. And he did say that he thought something was watching him from here. Boy, got really quiet all of a sudden. I'm hearing lots of rats. didn't use it. I missed you in our brief time apart. I wonder if there's any way into there through the sewer. Okay, let's see. Well, there's a map of the city and a map of the sewer. Across the street from there. Asian Theater. Where's that cab driver anyway? Oh, there he is. Back to Santa Monica. Let's see. Karen, an Anarch Prince, a kindred who claims a domain, but is part of a member of the Anarch movement. Yeah, what the heck, we're here. Let's check out Salvage Brothers for a start.
These vaultments, the sewers, are all muddied with 1,000 lowly suicides.
Okay, nothing in the computer. Nothing in the files. Well, I was not expecting that at all. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Was not expecting to have a car dropped on me, I can say that much.
No hiding.
And just so we don't have to walk quite so far next time. Okay, I think I saw him over there somewhere. Okay. Probably gonna need to hold back a little bit on dealing with this one. this guy is. He's pretty tough. Wow, this guy, he came prepared. And again, my kingdom for obfuscate. Okay, so let's hang back, not jump around any corners. Unfortunately, much as I do hate to end these things on a cliffhanger, we're about to run out of video space, so next time we will continue this. Until then, have a safe evening. I doubt I shall.